Hello everybody, this is ZephyrianNick and welcome back to some more SimCity. Now, the first thing I want to do in this episode, taking out a fairly hefty bond, because what I want to do is a little suggestion I found online. That's a street, not an avenue. I meant an avenue. Good for tourism cities is to make sure that you have something going the entire length of the city. A road like this, well, the vast majority of the length of the city, before there's any turnoffs, because that will help make it that way people have a choice, you know, instead of having the choice of go left or right when they enter, but go completely straight. That obviously will be a bit of a difference thing here because of how we have this laid out, but what I'm trying to do is what I would do a lot of the time in, well, I'm doing a lot of the time now in the original SimCity. Wait, I mean, not the original SimCity, good lord, I haven't played that, I've never even seen a copy of that. What I've been doing in SimCity 4 is zoning a lot of things out before you start building things. That way you know where everything is going to go. Now, this will be slightly a slight bit of a grid, I suppose. So it'll be more similar to, I don't know, say Bean Nation than it was to Midgar, because Midgar is a jumbled mess. I mean, the extreme I took in Midgar, I went in the complete opposite direction in Bean Nation and turned Bean Nation into a pretty horrible little city. Not Bean Nation, I'm sorry, Midgar. There we go. All three bonds. We're losing money. Okay, there we go. It's a graphical bug. We're losing money, but it still counts us as keeping money for whatever reason. It occurs to me this might not be a long enough of a district. I'm going to have to move the industrial at some point, but this is mostly just that way I can get some stuff laid out first. I don't exactly remember how large I needed to make that for high wealth. I mean, not high wealth. I'm sorry, for high density. Is this it? No, that's certainly not it. Besides, I wrote his foobar anyway. There we go. Delete you, please, and delete the little nub. I always end up not deleting that nub the first time through because I always think that that is going to cause not necessarily a problem, but what it's going to do is that the same? Why didn't it default to making another one the same size as those? It did. I just didn't pay any attention to it. So I was salty and it's something that was my own fault there. Are you gonna bring up the grid again, game? Please? Okay. I guess you're not. There we go. And then now I'm gonna need to extend this at some point. And then inside of this will go a lot of residential. Right here, I might as well. There we go. And then I will have to put in the train station. We're gonna have to focus very heavily in transit. That way we can get people throughout the city easily. And this is something I had known before I just did the little bit of searching I did on tourism cities, is that there's going to be a crime problem. What is that saying? Are there homeless people there? It needs workers. Well, you're definitely gonna have a lot of room for workers pretty soon. And then let's get another high density street going over this way. Actually, wait. I want to get this avenue going first. So can I have you default to the grid there, game? Thank you. Let's just get that to there for now. And now everything over here is going to be residential. Everything that's... Whoa, that was not what I meant to do. I don't know why I just did that. That was not what I intended. But anyway, what we're going to be doing is setting up residential over here. Commercial, probably right through here, as well as a expo center at some point. And then most of our gambling stuff over there. Unfortunately, I didn't put this in the best location. This city. Right off the bat. I could have placed it over... What the hell? I did that? I did not know I did that. Well, okay then. Anyway, I could have placed this on near the water, that I could have a ferry setup going. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Not the, I'm in a forest, I'm a pixie kind of ferry. Oh, I'm a big boat, and I go on the water and bring people back and forth and shit. That kind of ferry. That kind of ferry attracts high wealth citizens to, not import. That gives you the ability to import high wealth people. Now, what that allows you to do is bring in high wealth tourists, which isn't really a main concern of mine. My main concern is medium and low wealth. Like I said before, you get more money off them. So you're really just... it would default to building right there. Just for whatever bloody reason. And that's gonna, you know what, that's gonna be sideways. I don't care. It can be sideways. It can and will be sideways. There's nothing else I can do here. I can place a sign. Where can that sign go? Nobody knows. Of course, it can't just go right here, you know, where it would, the graphic fits. That would make more sense than placing it right here and taking up space that I could use for another building at some point. When did I unpause the game? I didn't realize I actually unpaused the game. Well then. Anyway, I'm actually going to pause it yet again. And going to destroy this, and then I'm going to place an oil plant. Not an oil, a coal plant up that way somewhere. So let me destroy this. We will have no power momentarily. That's okay. And then the remainder, I'm going to see if I experiment with selling the remainder of the power we're going to have towards SimNation. I'm not sure how that works. I've never really done that before. And then as all of this starts expanding, we'll slowly start destroying everything that's down here. Partially because it's just completely unnecessary. It doesn't need to be there. We will have a power problem for a moment while this gets turned on. We just have to wait for it to actually do that. And that will come with people actually realizing, oh hey, I can get a job there. I think it just turned on. It didn't. I heard the clicking. Now it says it, okay, now it's on. Which means that we've used up a lot of money. I'm definitely, more than likely, actually going to have to send over money from Midgar or Bean Nation. I'm more okay with that now that I've realized that I'm not going to be able to do this by myself. Global deliveries of coal. I'm going to have to do it. I'm not going to drill coal here. Hell no, that's ridiculous. I don't know why I'd be expected to do that. And by that, I mean, I'm not doing that. What I am going to do is make this a city based completely off of tourism. And it'll be perfect. And I'm sure nothing will go wrong, ever. And that's completely incorrect, because plenty of things are going to go wrong. Plenty of things always go wrong with my cities. And I just realized I did like the one thing I wasn't supposed to do and connected everything like that. But you know what? That's pretty much fine. If something goes wrong because of that, something goes wrong because of that. Here, let's place you in a grid like this. I don't know why it didn't just... it doesn't default, ever. Oh, now it is. Now it is. Okay, fine. And now it's not. Now it is. Now it is. But it wasn't for a moment. And these are all high density, so these will all upgrade kind of, I'm pretty sure, as needed. I won't actually need to... I won't need to muck around with getting other stuff dealt with. They'll just add themselves based off the demand. There we go. Zone all this. And we're already down to 60 grand. If I need to, I will idle off camera, because it is closer to the end of the episode. I will idle off camera in a different region. And by different region, I do not mean different region, because, you know, this entire everything is a region. I mean in a different city. Probably in Bean Nation, because Midgar does have its own problems, and I just don't want to go back there for a time. I will be honest about that. Let me, however, boost up that. Now, what are we... Most of the money we're losing off is bonds right now. If we didn't have any of these debts, we would be making a fairly large amount of money. But anyway, what I think I'm going to do is something potentially stupid. Petition build a mega co. It's not going to happen. Actually, what I'm just going to do... destroy this road. There we go. That was oddly satisfying. I'm going to be honest. That was really kind of fun. Just hearing the as they all got destroyed. No. Bugger. Get out of here. Do I need to de-zone anything over here? Well, there's that. Although I wouldn't really have been too terribly upset if they built a single house right there. We still have that industrial demand. And all the industrial, I'm going to try and cram down in this area. Actually... let me... You know what? No. I'm not going to upgrade that road quite yet. Here. Let me bring this down here. And how far over can I drag this currently? For God's sake, game. I am going to bludgeon you. And it's going to hurt. For bludgeoning typically is a painful procedure that involves repeated blows. And I am very, very willing to deal those blows. Do I have enough room to place water towers right there? I don't. Okay. Probably a bad idea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to abuse the fact that I can place that there. And I'm going to make sure that I have enough... There is no place building. You're a place building. There we go. I wanted to make sure I'd have enough room left to be able to actually place that. Because I would like to be able to have the water towers on this side of the city. There we go. Destroy that. And then we will zone this all as industrial. There we go. Oh, dear. Okay. That's what I wanted. And zone this. And I think I'm going to idle off camera for a little bit over in Bean Nation. Right after this episode's done. Just that way I can get some of the stuff need. Oh, good lord. I can get the money I need. There we go. Nice. This should hopefully come along very well. There's very drastic changes from one episode to the next. I realize this. But there will be drastic changes probably for a while. Anyway. That is going to be the end of this episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I still haven't thought of a name for this city. We're probably going to do that next episode. I'll try and think of one off camera while I'm idling. Hello, train. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.